Welcome back, heroes. Oop, leave me not off my screen. All right. Welcome back, everybody. What's up, Light? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone. Let me get my water. Ugh. There we go. Water has been procured. All right, so I told Devin last night, and then I reminded him today I was going to start at 6:30 in case he was able to get on, that I was going to continue this guy from last night. We are doing the Starcaller Archer. This thing has turned out to be an absolute beast. I don't really care about that quest. So, yeah, I mean, so far, basically the way the rotation is going, granted, we're only level 10, but so far the way our rotation is going is I throw one Huntress shot, one Moon Arrow, and then I'm throwing a Lunar Lance, and I'm basically keeping infinite mana, and stuff dies before it gets to me. It's pretty darn good. As you can see, I've picked up all the quests that we could here in town, and they are everywhere. So I'm actually going to head back towards this direction, because we've got some quests out that way and all that fun stuff. We'll be getting some XP, hopefully, from doing some skinning and what have you, from all that stuff that these people are just leaving behind. What are you leaving? Level 12 Dwarf Templar. That's what Devin decided to play, was a Templar. Right now, we are running the Sentinel, is the spec that we are currently. And this thing just does a ton of damage. There's a chunk of boar meat we need for that quest. I have to say, this town has so many quests that are right off the rip. It's kind of crazy. But that's fine. As fast as we're taking out targets, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, look at that. It can't even get to me before it just goes down. None of our other builds, even the Stormbringer, I don't feel like had that much damage by level 10. We still had to wait till level 11, and that's if we were going to play the Maelstrom build. So, getting that much damage off the rip, I really enjoy it. It's really, really nice. We need one more rib, or we need one more boar meat, and we need more ribs. So, 2 more and 1 more on that. Whatever I need from the bears, I have not gotten. Ah, there we go. Got 1. I don't think I need anything from that snow leopard. Do we need anything from snow leopards? No. We can skip the snow leopards. We just need 1 more fur from the bear. Y'all gonna have to tell me if there's another class out there that is this strong by level 10. And as you can see, I'm not really wearing anything all that fancy. So... Alright, there's all the boar meat. I think we still need, what, 2 more ribs? Yeah, 2 more ribs. 1 more bear fur. There's all the ribs. That's gross. I will say, so far, my top 2 classes, though, for main characters is the Stormbringer and this guy. Alright, so that cleared up all those quests. We do have a turn-in up here on the top of this mountain. We can actually switch back over to our kitty cat here as our mount, since Devin's not on. I was using the camel because he didn't have a mount yet, because we were helping him play catch-up. He got to level 7 or 8 before we got off yesterday, so I was hoping that he would be able to join. He might still be able to join, and we can help him out. That goes down there. That goes down there. That's light hide, not light leather. That's fine. Strength, stamina, no. We need intelligence. I will put that on, because that's just better armor and more health. No. Technically, the professions this guy should be going is mining, blacksmithing, so that I could make higher rated, like, plate mail. We did hit level 11. So now we have Starfire Shot. Consume scattered stars, which is great. What's up, Amosdean? I've been calling you Asmodine for so long. Amos Dean. But anyway, so this gives us the consume scattered stars, which is what we want. That's how we get some mana back. And this fires an enchanted arrow, dealing 100 weapon damage plus 67 arcane damage. Scales further with maximum mana. And honestly, I think we rotate it that way. This has a cast time. Excuse me. This one does not. Alright, so what is it saying I need? Chunk of... Oh, no! I sold all it. Dang it.
I have the finest wires in the land.
Buy back. I need all the boar meat and all the ribs. And I can't use guns, so we can sell that. I hate when quests do that. You play as the Grove Keeper Primalist. Man, I don't... Like, mad respect for you, dude. Like, I don't know how you do that, because that's a DPS healer, man, and it's a short-ranged healer, too. They got it... Most of those heals have to be, what, 15 yards? Which, yeah, isn't, like, right on top of the person, but... Compared to some of the other healers that can heal from what feels like halfway across the map, it just feels vastly different, man. We got a wandering quest giver. What you got for me, bud? Boom, give me that quest. I have no idea what there is to find out this way. I haven't done the Alliance side in so long, it feels weird. I will say, I don't like the fact that Starcallers can only be Night Elves on the Alliance side, and the Horde gets 2. And they get Tauren and Blood Elf. Alright, so out here we are looking for Headhunters. So regular trolls won't do anything for us. Ah, almost got it off. It was a healer spec now. Chance. Change to a support role. I'll take your word for it, because from what I understood is it's always been a combat medic with close range, even though it was listed as a healer role instead of a support role. Tarn makes sense as they have a version of Elune, but the Blood Elves outright reject Elune in lore, if I remember, in favor of the Sunwell. Yes, they did. That's why it doesn't... I'll go with the Tarns. Like, all day long, sure. Absolutely, I can get behind the fact that the Tauren have, this might be a bad idea, but... Yoink. Heal up. There we go. Woo! Look at that. Just OP. And I have a feeling there would be a nice, good reason to go into that cave. I'm not gonna. Probably a mistake. Though, it looks like I'm gonna have to in order to get the last Starcaller that we need. What do you think of the Venomancer? I haven't made it to the Veno yet. I was honestly surprised Devin didn't go Venomancer yesterday instead of going what did he go? He went he went the Paladin class. What the Templar? He went Templar yesterday. So I was a little shocked that he didn't looks like he's asking if they want to play COD. But yeah, Venomancer's on the docket. Like, I still got to get the Venomancer done. I wanted to do build guides, but the way some of these classes are building, there's really no quote-unquote build guide to do for each class. So I think I'm just going to do like an overview when I get done playing all the classes and be like, here's my thoughts on them, and kind of do like a tier video kind of thing. Oh, somebody was just through here. Holy cow. They obliterated this whole place. Tank Venomancer is unkillable, in my opinion. Yeah, I've noticed that. I've done enough dungeons now where it really does feel much different. Oh, little Stormbringer out here. Hey, bud. He had to play a gnome. Gnomey gnome. I don't know if it's a collection quest or a tag quest, so I didn't want to try and tag what he's got. Yeah, it looks like it's a collection quest. Oh, got 2 of whatever it was I needed. John. Oh, snap. Okay. Oh, that was a mistake. I did not realize that guy was an elite. Oh, I did not realize that guy was an elite. Oh, that was not good. I did not realize the guy that I was just attacking earlier was, I don't know if he was a silver elite, gold elite, but he was question mark, and he chunked our health. Okay. It's crazy to think that these guys have like two items they can drop. And yet we've taken out way more than 16 of them, you know? Well, sorry little gnome. I'm not trying to steal your kills. I'm just trying to get my quest done. There we go. But yeah, Venomancer's always been really strong. I'm glad to know that the tank is doing better than it was. Because it used to be the healer was the go-to class for Venomancer. Let's see here. We're almost done with that quest. Supposedly. Healer Veno is okay. I don't like the AoE heal much, as I gotta stand in the fire as a healer. I mean, would you equate it to, like, Druid healing from Classic? Because, like, the way it sounds when you read it is it sounds like it would be Druid healing. Alright, so we just need one more restabilization cog. And this quest area is done. Oh, there's a person. You give me the cog. Nope, he didn't give me a cog. Nor did they. We shall risk going back towards the evil guy over here that almost murdered us if we didn't have an easy way to get away. Still no cog. Still no cog. It's official. I hate the Alliance quest lines. Like, come on, man. Like, there's no way these quests are this terrible for everybody. Like, at this rate, I feel like we're gonna level up well before we get this other piece we need. Eh. There we go, finally. Alright, so it says we have a quest this way to pick up. And then a bunch to turn in and more stuff over on that hillside. So, let's find out, shall we? Oh, there's 2 quests right over here. Good, I like quests. More quests! Dang it.
Great to meet you. Watch your back.
Watch your back. Another with agility. We don't really care about the agility, but I want the armor. So that if we do get hit... Something's giving us -2 strength. What is giving me the -2? -2 stamina? Only thing I can think of is that our armor set is not proper, and so we're getting a hit for that. No. Okay. This away. It looks like we've got something here, a turn in. Then we need to do the Wendigos. And it looks like some other stuff right here. And then we just have everything to turn in town. If I could, I'd use my travel permit and go back over to the human territories, because at least that area I know a lot better than the dwarven ones. I was not a huge fan of the dwarfs. I think I made one dwarf, played it until I got to Ironforge, and was like, this race stinks! And then when I learned that the gnomes started off in the dwarven area, I was like, nope. Not doing it. I don't care how great the class is. Or the race is. No. No, no, no. So, dwarves and gnomes, I kind of just stayed away from. What's up, my guy? Retrieve Tundra Macaron's dried meats from the stolen meat locker in Old Icebeard's cave. What the heck is this? Whoa! Well, if I'd known it was going to be a rare... That's not fair. That's no reason. Gonna lose cast with the cave. Oh, okay. I gotcha. My thing though, Pug, is like not to like hate on dwarves and gnomes. It's just this area stinks, man. When you compare that to the Night Elf area, which is bright and vibrant with a little bit of hint of some dark undertones so that, you know, you get that nice, like, forest ambiance going, and the quests are all about, like, trying to help heal the forest and stuff. I like that, right? But then you get, I think I passed where I needed to go up. Then you got the human side, which you're like starting off. You have a nice forest. You go out into, you know, a desert-esque like area to go right back into a forest area or into a mountain zone, and then here it's like snow and then more snow and then oh wait, then you get to this place that doesn't have any snow. And then you have to either go to the human side to start doing stuff, or you just kind of get stuck. I think the real problem is this guy is not set up to be a melee fighter. And so I run out of mana relatively quickly on this guy. Let's do it this way here. Buff up. Dang. I need him to get off me for 2 seconds. Heal up. Oh, get out of the ice. Thank you. Bam! There we go. Whoo! Boom! That's how it's done right there. How did that tree hold up long... What? Which tree? I'm sorry. Which tree are you talking about, Pug? Burns down eventually. Oh. I'm gonna be honest, no idea. Zero, none. Bunch of glitteries in here, though. I'm not 100% like caught up on a lot of the lore, especially since it feels like every time I got caught up with said lore, somebody always, you know, came around and was like, no, that's not how it worked. And I'm like, ah, great. So, like, I kind of gave up after a while. Plus, I'm not very good at, like, remembering a whole lot of the lore. The only thing I really paid too much attention to is the main storylines up until we got to, whatever was after Dragon Soul, because I kind of stopped, or not Dragon Soul, after Cataclysm, I kind of gave up because like it just felt like it was getting really convoluted after a while. Alright, so we got another melee skill. Cleave up to 5 nearby enemies in front of you for 55% weapon damage as arcane damage. Regens 2% maximum mana for each enemy struck. We got commands. That's our taunt for the tank. We don't care about the taunt for the tank. This skill is going to go here, and then that can go there. We have a new blessing here. Musha's Blessing increases swimming speed by 50% and allows you to breathe underwater at all times. Okay. I like how it did not put that buff up here there. Huntress Shot. I'm confused. That we already had Huntress Shot. I don't know why it's saying it's a new spell when we already had it. Whatever. And then leveled up Sundra. Sundering... Star Sunder? Whatever. So, under here, we ended up getting Cleave and Command. Under Moon Priest, we now have this. Oh, it's a passive. We just have that permanently. That's nice. Is COA beta or is it live? It's beta. I played a few years ago for a few weeks when it first came out in alpha. Was it rank 2? It would have to be rank 2, bud. Battle for Azeroth or something. Yeah, I don't think I played. I think I did like a week's worth of crap in Battle for Azeroth, and that was about it. What does it say? I've got an achievement reward. Oh, all right. But yeah, like I didn't play a whole lot in Battle for Azeroth. I played up to Cataclysm like religiously, and then I stopped for a good long while, and then Dragonflight came out, or no, correction, Legion came out, and I went and played Legion for a little bit, and then stopped playing again, and then Dragonflight came out, so I played it for a little bit, and then Midnight came out, and I played the pre-Midnight stuff because Devin and I were trying to do regular World of Warcraft content for the channel, and it wasn't going very well, so we came back to Ascension. But was there like a cave? I think there's a cave that I'm supposed to go in. I think it's up over this way somewhere. But yeah, so like it was. There's something up there we can go fight, so we'll go do that. But yeah, it was just one of those things where like I came back for each expansion, played it, and was like woohoo, and then didn't care anymore. Because everybody that I know from the good old days, so to speak, for World of Warcraft, either they don't play anymore, or they don't play regular World of Warcraft, or they're off playing Diablo, or, you know, there's tons of ores for these guys. And don't get me wrong, like, I miss having the old crew and going off and doing dungeons and raids and all sorts of cool stuff together, but we just really, like, everybody kind of stopped. The only one I talk to anymore is Ginger, from the old guild, and that's on Facebook. Everybody else that I know of from, you know, the old I'm Sorry Were You Questing days, which was the guild that I was in, it's like none of them play anymore, or if they do, it's just, you know, sporadic and not really doing anything, and so it's kind of a bummer, honestly. I stopped playing retail around Legion. MOP wasn't bad. I liked Warlords of Draenor. Yeah. Mist of Pandaria. So, my stepdad was our guild master when I played retail, and he played, and he stopped playing right before Mist of Pandaria came out, because he went on this kick of, I don't play video games, which is a load of crock, because he plays them on his phone all the time. But he went on this tirade about how video games are a waste of time, and video games are, you know, basically he was busting out the Waterboy mantra of Mama says it's the devil. And so he was like, you know, I don't want to come back to playing World of Warcraft because it's too much time consuming. But then he gave me his login information to get into the game, which, by the way, big no-no according to Blizzard rules of usage, so I don't recommend doing it. And basically he was like, hey, you play for me, level up my paladin, and, you know, I'll think about coming back. Shocker, he never did. And I get his paladin up in, like, the span of 3 days. I get it to max level, right? On top of working and doing other stuff. I get his paladin plus one of my characters up to max level. And everybody in the guild, like everybody, hadn't seen him in months, log on, right? And so everybody's in the guild messaging me while I'm playing on his character, like, hey man, you coming back yet? And I'm like, no, this is this kid, sorry, like, he just wants me to level the character while he thinks about coming back, yada yada yada. Several people actually had his cell phone number, so they texted him to be like, hey, I see that you've got, you know, your kid leveling up your character, does that mean you're going to come back? And he started telling everybody, absolutely, yeah, I'm coming back. You know, I've just got to finish getting some stuff situated, and then I can come back. And, you know, that's why, you know, he's leveling my character and yada, yada, yada. Then I get his paladin up to max level. I tell him that his paladin's at max level. I tell him, you know, the different mechanics and everything that's changed. And then, lo and behold, he's like, yeah, I decided that it's just not worth it because, you know, it's just a time waste for me, and I get too invested in it, and all I want to do is, and I'm like, okay, I mean, I get that. Like, if you have a legit addiction to where, if it's, do I go do my job, or do I play video games, and you legitimately pick I do video games, yeah, you have a problem. Go take care of that. You know what I mean? But if you're going to tell people that you don't play video games, don't play them on your phone. Just saying. Like, it doesn't make sense. But, yeah. Mist of Pandaria, man, I personally liked it. In fact, fun fact about Mist of Pandaria, there is a person who completed a self-imposed challenge to only level using professions. And he did it in such a way that Blizzard recognized him by taking his character and turning it into an NPC that gave out the professions. Fun fact. No, I wish. There we go. Alright, so all these quests are done. So we've got stuff to turn in way over here. I've got one more thing. Okay, so we did need to go in that stupid cave. Great. I'm wanting to complete all the quests, so now I gotta run back over here, because then I can just run straight across and turn it in. 3 targets hit, 7 out of control automatons destroyed. I have no idea. about any of that stuff. I want to basically complete everything on this side and just slowly work our way that way. I don't know how well that's going to work out, though. Okay. Let's go that way. But yeah. For me, like, don't get me wrong. If I've got nothing else to do, I love playing video games. I do. It's what helps my brain relax, so to speak. But like, you know, for me, it's not that, you know, if my sister was to walk in here right now and say, "Hey, I need you to go do A, B, or C." I apologize, everybody. I know we've only been streaming for 43 minutes, but I need to go A, B, or C to help my sister out. Or if my mom called and said something was up and needed me to drive to Texas today. Sorry, y'all, I'm driving to Texas. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm sitting here going, I don't have my fix, man. You know what I mean? But, let's see. What other games do I stream? I mean, I've tried a bunch of different games on the channel over the last, apparently, 8 years. Did not realize the channel was that old, guys. It feels like I've only been doing this for a year, because I really kind of didn't try for the first, like, 7. It's only been this last year that I've really put in the effort. But, I mean, I've played things like, survival craft games. I've tried, like Final Fantasy 14, Elder Scrolls Online. Shoot, what else have I done? Remnant 2. I don't really have anything on the deck to kind of like stream outside of World of Warcraft at the moment. I've thought about trying to go and do like Smite 2, or I'm terrible at it, but I've thought about streaming some Call of Duty. But the problem is I only play Call of Duty when I'm playing with friends, and I don't know if they would all be okay with me streaming said content. Plus, I try to keep the channel as quote-unquote G-rated as I can. Yes, I know every once in a while... Well, it looks like that's the guy that drops the notebook? I guess? Okay. I try my absolute best to keep it as G-rated as I can. And yes, I know sometimes I let stuff slip that is definitely not G-rated. But when we play Call of Duty, man, we are so bad sailors would tell us to calm down. You know what? I mean, we're not really that bad, but like, you know, I don't think it would fit on the channel for me to play COD on the channel. You know, I might ask the guys if they're cool with me streaming it and then we try it one night, but hi, I can relate to what you said. I once had a period where I thought I was addicted to WoW, so to prove it, I didn't have my PC for a month and a half. Turns out it was a prioritizing problem with IRL stuff. I mean, it's good that you figured that out. There's definitely ways to fix that and get better from that kind of an issue or that kind of a problem. Hold on one quick second. But yeah, and that's good. That's good that you figured it out, that you understood, hey, this is a problem, and you took steps to correct it, right? That is a phenomenal thing to do. It's not an easy thing either, and I have seen people who struggle with that. Heck, one of my sister's adopted kids struggled with it. Really struggled with it. He was his game of choice uh, was Fortnite. I mean, as a kid, right? But it got to the point where he wouldn't do his homework. He wouldn't do chores. You couldn't talk to him if he was playing because he could zone you completely out. And so he got banned from Fortnite. Like, my sister saw it as a problem and went, "I'm not going to ban you from playing games unless every game you play ever is going to be this problem. But at least this game is the problem." So she banned him from that one. And then, by the way, we're just standing here waiting for the respawn because the guy that one of the peoples that was up here as a corpse showed that he had the book I need. So I'm waiting for him to respawn, hopefully. But anyway, so then he started getting into my least favorite game of all time, Roblox. I shouldn't say game because it has a plethora of games. But he got really into Roblox, and I dislike that game, whatever you want to call it. I dislike it with a massive passion. But that being said, it wasn't that guy apparently. It's always good to being able to identify a problem and target that. As long as an intervention isn't needed, there's a good chance and hope of getting a life back on track. Absolutely. But and that's what we've done with my sister's kid. Is we basically went, okay, we know that this is an issue for him, so instead of trying to basically say you just don't have this anymore, it was, wow, this dude hits hard. All right, get off me, bud. There we go. Jeez. Alright, where's my hearth set to? Thunderbrew Distillery. Yeah, I'm gonna just hearth out, and we can run back. It's fine. But yeah, now we got him playing things like Call of Duty and stuff, and now it's more like, hey, I need you to go do this thing, and he's like, okay, and puts it down. So like we've got him to realize, hey, you can't just zone out like that, and we're getting rid of like the mindless push one button kind of games. So all in all, I think it's turned out to be really good for him. But yeah, I mean, once you identify whatever the problem is, whether that's video games or whatever, identifying the problem and then coming up with a game plan to correct said problem is literally half the battle. It really is. So I made that decision not just for you know, doing like video game stuff for YouTube. I made that decision for work too. I worked for Taco Bell for 13 years. You want to talk about a job that makes you prioritize work over family and literally everything else? It was working for Taco Bell. And so I came to the decision that what I want to do is, no matter what job I have, I want to prioritize family over all of it. I can get another job. Like, that's, you know what I mean? Was interested in sharing a few thoughts in this context. I hope y'all are doing well, and good luck with your what this class is. Thank you, Moo. I appreciate that. Have a wonderful night. Be blessed, my friend. All right, there's the Thunderbrew hops. And it says something about, let's see. I think it's up there that it's wanting me to do it, but who is this guy? Hello! Who are you, you big ugly troll? Okay. Flavor text. That's who he is. But yeah, as far as other games, man, I've tried a ton of them. I just don't like, none of them have done as well as Ascension has done and is currently doing right now, with the exception of when Warlock originally dropped on Diablo 2 and I was doing hardcore runs with it. Those ones did okay for about a week, and then no one cared anymore. So, downside is with YouTube, in any genre that you're trying to do, you really got to focus on where people are wanting to watch your content. And it seems like my content is it up here or is it way down there? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. And I think it's down here. I think it's in the end. We're about to find out, though. Yep, it's in here. Fuck. I think the first game I played, and I was like, man, I really hope this does well, though. I want to say it was, shoot, what was the name of that game? Remnant 2. Remnant 2, I really hoped. Like, super, really, really hoped. Oh, we need Thunder Ale for this guy? I don't think I've ever figured out this guy's quest. Replace a barrel of Thunder Ale with a barrel of Barley Brew Scalder. Nope. We need Thunder Brew Ale.
What can I get for you today?
Thunder Ale. There we go.
Safe travel.
Yeah. Yeah. My question is there a...
What can I do for you? See you soon.
There we go. Is there like a game that you guys like that you think would be interesting to see my point of view? I've also played Elden Ring on the channel. I thought at one point about doing Lies of P, because it was Elden Ring-esque. I really liked Lies of P, by the way. And I know zero about the game. Like, I don't know where the best weapons are or any of that jazz. I literally played it. I beat the baseline game, and then somebody was like, oh, there's DLC for it. I was like, oh, cool. So I went and bought the DLC and then just played through straight. Like, I have no idea. Like, the only thing I knew about that game prior to was that you could, in fact... Let's see. Increases the effectiveness of Celestial Mind, which is this, by 20%. Reduces the inner cost of Celestial Strike and Moon Arrow. Reduces the energy cost. Okay, so instead of it being 40 energy, it would be 30 energy. Oh, what is this? Hold on. Warden's Blade. Attack with Celestial Favor, dealing 150 damage, or percent weapon damage, and triggering a unique effect based on your active aspect. Cosmic Renewal for the aspect of Moonwell. Regenerates 30% of your maximum mana. Warden Strike reduces healing done to the enemy by 40%. Starseer, aspect of the stars, increases the damage of your lunar lance by 25%. Cosmic Trap, aspect of the cosmos. Throw a magic net trap. Add an enemy, rooting them for 40 seconds. 8 seconds for players. Damage dealt may end the effect. And Siphoning Arrow, aspect of the Huntress, drains 10% maximum mana from the target. That one would be good for PvP. Actually, the last two would be fantastic for PvP against other classes that use mana. The last one would be great for mana, and then the second one is just great, period, because I can slow everybody down. Ugh. Oh boy, but we need that one though. 10% more int. Infused Aegis. Instantly counterattack an enemy that strikes you from the front in melee for arcane damage. The last 10 seconds can only occur once per second per enemy. Here's a cooldown with other Aegis spells. Or we could go with this one. I think I'm going to go this one. And then we're going to put 2 points into Flow with Mana. That's phenomenal there. Increases the damage dealt by consuming scattered stars by 10%. Or increases your damage dealt by 3% on enemies further than 30 yards. I think that one will be more important for us at first. Draw Strings of a Loon, instant cast, 2-minute cooldown, Hunter Shot and Star Call. Apply an additional stack of scattered stars, and your ranged abilities attack range is increased by 50 yards. Holy cow. Star Call, blast a target enemy and all enemies near them with lunar fire that deals 70 arcane damage, applying scattered stars. Consuming a scattered star reduces the remaining cooldown by 1.5 seconds. Scattered stars can be consumed by spells that deal additional arcane damage, last 30 seconds, stacking 4 times. I like that one better though. So I think what we'll do is we'll go. I think I'm gonna go 2 points there, 1 point there, and then we'll figure it out from there. But yeah, I think the only thing I like about the dwarf gnome starting area is the fact that the blizzards don't irritate me like rain does. I think that's it. Oh man. Dungeon spoils. How do I have... I am so confused. Okay. Now, we've got something up here where it says live fire demo 3 targets hit. That's somewhere up over this way. Woo, stop lagging, computer. What the heck? Starting to behave like Diablo 4. Yeah, definitely acting like Diablo 4 right now. Like, jeez. I'm gonna have to check and see if I've got something trying to download in the background or something. I think that was all of those, yeah. Disable hardware cursor if you haven't. This will fix a lot of these issues. I think so. Let's go. That's what? Under. Do. It's under video. Just disable that one, I guess. Oh. Okay. My thing is like, I've been trying to play Diablo 4. Whether I stream it, I don't stream it, I've checked all the settings that I can, and I cannot figure out why it lags so gosh darn much. I tried to play before I started streaming just to kind of like relax and reset kind of thing after work today, and I could not. Like, I literally could not play the game. It just kept freezing. Okay, so where is the... Test good blunderbuss and ammo on the practice targets up on the ridge above Karanos. Like, I've got his blunderbuss, it's right here. But I don't see the targets that it's wanting me to shoot. Is it stuff that's up over here? I am confusion. All this just so I can hit level 15 so that we can do, like, dungeons and PvP and stuff. Oh, it's just the same target? I don't need strength, I need int. But that has a ton of armor for us, so we'll stop taking so many big nasty hits. I'd rather have the spell power and, like, that just gives me more. Goodness gracious. All that is sellable now. Okay, we have a ton of turning quests here. We wanted to do that one. And we are 13. So we've got a bunch of turn-ins there and then a whole bunch out that way. So let's just go down here and turn in what we can. Thank you, by the way, Top.
Here there.
Be good.
See you soon.
Okay, now we gotta go turn in those. I spent, like, here's what frustrates me is, like, this game's normally pretty good. Like, this game, I can have up 15 windows and it usually runs relatively decently. I need to... Oh, it won't let me click it off. That's fine. But, like, this game does relatively good. Like, again, I can have a ton of windows open, and it doesn't really seem to get affected all too much by it. Did not mean to fall right on top of all the Wendigos. But Diablo 4, man, like, I have dumbed it down to the dumbest, useless settings that I can with my current setup, and some days it will play just fine as long as I don't stream. And then days like today, I don't even have anything up but it, and it just like it's insane. I'm fine as long as I don't move or attack or get attacked or be in a city or you know what I mean. It's like today was just terrible, man, just terrible, and I don't understand why it's so bad. I'm gonna abandon this leatherworking commissions quest because, like, I'm not trying to like actually get leatherworking or any of that up. In fact, I'll bet you our skinning skill is maxed out. Yeah, look at that, almost maxed out. We need to level it up so that we can keep skinning, but I don't care. I'll do it just because, you know, free XP basically, but sheesh, we're already an hour and 15 minutes in from our buff? That's crazy. Craziness. Inside Ironforge. I am half tempted to go to Ironforge to take the tram to the human city of Stormwind City. And go to places I actually know. Keep your feet on the ground. Ice Claw Bear. Here, let's pop that book real quick. And pop that book. Which aspect are we using right now? Aspect of the stars increases the damage of lunar lance. Oop. Have you tried the Warden spec yet? Nope. We've just been doing the archery. Just been trying out the archer because we felt like the ranger was a complete letdown now. It didn't feel like it was actually doing that much damage. Like, we are immensely stronger than our ranger was. And our ranger is level 20. Which makes me question how the witch doctor excuse me, the Witch Doctor and the Tinker are going to fare as oh, and the Witch Hunter. Witch Hunter also has a ranged spec as well, so like a bow / gun spec. So I'm curious to know how that's gonna work out. Definitely getting our skinning up right now, though. Is it really? That's what people keep telling me, man. Like, it makes me want to play the Witch Hunter next. How Master build is nutty. Yeah. I mean, it was super strong back in Alpha, too, so... Absolutely good to know that it's still up there, so... We will probably try it next. Give me all my manas back. I know we don't need the bear, but the bear's there, so... Ooh. I know for a fact I don't have that one in my repertoire, even though I can't do anything with it. I wonder if the Windwalker can use those whistles. And if that's the case, that's dope. Seven of 8. I need 2 more leopards, 1 more leopard, and 1 more boar are what we need left for this quest. That was the last boar. Let's go find 1 more kitty cat so we can take it out. I have a feeling that the turn-in for said favors of Evershine or whatever, a favor for Evershine, is going to be right here where we're at, so... Hurrah! Completely done. Yeah. Right now, for my mains, I think the top 2 contenders are going to be Stormbringer and Starcaller, as of right now. But we still got a lot of classes to get through to figure out where I really want to be at. Because, like, here's the thing. Not only do I want to do build guides when build guides become, like, a thing that really can get done. Because, let's be honest, by level 25, this class might be a little different just because of how little points that we get up to this row right here. Because, let's see, we have 11, 13, 15, 17... 19, 21, 23, 25. So what, 9 points here? So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we get to lose one node out of this by level 25, right? So there's really not a build guide because I get to pump points in just about everything. It really just boils down to, do I put 1 point here so I can get 1 of everything? Do I put... You know, do I skip this or skip that? You know what I mean? So, like, it's just different. I don't know. Okay. Looks like we head back to the town now. So we can turn in this. What's up, Sir Jack White? Is that supposed to be a play on to Jack Black, or is your last name White? I'm curious how we came up with that. But welcome. Welcome, welcome, Mecca. Last name is White. Nice! That's dope. All right. Says we have some more quests that we can pick up here. Let's figure out if they're actually worth it, though. Nope. Says he's outside. It's this guy. He doesn't have a quest. So that's just one that is broke. Bring the lost Thunderbird recipe to Ranger Thing in... Okay. We'll just pick that up just to get it off of our screen. If we die, we can use it. It's fine. Do I enjoy music? I mean, I think so. I like to listen to music quite a bit.
Great to meet ya.
Oh, nope. That's the leather skinny one. I mean, right now I have like a big kick for like Brent Morgan. There's a band, and I only like one of their songs, if I'm being honest, but like that wrote the song Radioactive. I'm blanking. That did Radioactive? That's hold up. I'll look it up. Imagine Dragons. But like I like a whole plethora of different types of music. It really just kind of boils down to like I don't like rap that has to use curse words every other word or says the N word a whole bunch of times. That's not my jam. I don't like screamo because I don't like music that yells at me. But that being said, like I can listen to rap, I can listen to hip hop and country and the whole 9 yards. But my big kick right now is I really enjoy Brent Morgan music. So. Oh, that's pretty funny, Top. Pretty funny. But yeah, no, I like a lot. No, you're good, man. You're good. I enjoy a good joke. It is very good. Just to annoy the my sister's kids and my best friend's kid. I'll tell the corniest dad jokes you've ever heard. Not because I have kids, but because I think it's funny to listen to them be like, "Oh, that's so lame." Well, yeah, I know it is. But I am old enough to be able to say them. Let's see. They're in the old... I think this is where the king used to be, isn't it? Maybe? No? should be an entrance. Oh. I want to say it's on the back side where the forge is. Haha, yeah. Oh, it is where the king is. What's up? King Magni Bronzebeard.
Safe travels.
There we go. Got that turned in. And now, like, we could go take the Deep Run tram and go back to Stormwind and just forgo all of this. Aren't you at graduation, Keegan? Isn't that where you're supposed to be? Or did they not let you walk across the stage because you actually didn't get to graduate? I think I am. I think I'm going to go take the tram and go back to Stormwind. Because, like, I feel like the human side is the faster leveling experience for the Alliance. Let's see here. Because then we can get rid of all of this here. And I think Devin got to level 8, so if he ends up... Oh, we hit level 14. I didn't even notice. We wanted to pick up this, because we want all that juicy intellect. Can I just talk to him and go straight to him? Oh, yes, you can. Nice. Alright. And now we get to just head straight to Goldshire. I wish I had a flying mount. But I don't. We'll look at our training book here in just a minute. Pick up whatever we got for hitting level 14. We got one more level to go, and we can do... either we can start queuing for dungeons, or we can start queuing for like PvP stuff, or we can do high risk while we're out doing quests. I don't think it lets me do like all three simultaneously. I think I could queue for a dungeon and for PvP simultaneously. I think. Don't quote me on that. But as far as doing high risk, I don't think you can queue for it and then continue to queue for dungeons and what have you. Let's click you, just so we can get that out of the way. Click you, because why not? Okay. The floor is missing. Hail, adventurer! Welcome to Stormwind. Oh. Doo-doo. I hate when it does that. But yeah, so like we have all of what Goldshire gives us quest-wise. So everything here, all of this here, and then the stuff that's down in here too. So I'm going to go ahead and just abandon all of this stuff. There we go. And then drag that down here, drag that down here. We're going to sell all of this. Actually, let's hold on to you and you. Because then I can do... Let's see. Hold on to that just for giggles. Because we might get the one that's... I think we already did it, though. Yeah, we already did the one that was just for straight light leather. Because now the new one is light hide. But we're going to sell all this. We can go ahead and sell that. Getting more light leather is simple, so I'm not too worried about it. Stay a while, yes. Teleport me up there, please. Talk to him. Start this. While he chitter chats. We've got Eclipse of Fury. Drains 10% maximum mana, shrouds the area in lunar shadow, reducing enemy attack power by 35 for 30 seconds as their fury wanes beneath the darkened sky. Lunar Authority. Your presence intimidates enemies, increasing your threat generated by 60%, doubled for arcane spells and abilities. Celestial Mind got a rank 2. Moonwell Splash, our heal, got a rank 2. And Moon Arrow also got jumped up to rank 3, technically. I know it says rank 2 here, but we're going to rank 3. Boom. Moon Arrow, rank 3. Gotta love it.
Good day to you.
Yeah, I don't want to listen to that guy anymore. Boom, that quest is now done. Click here. Have you ever beat Picard the Soul Flare? Yes, he's a dungeon boss. I have beat him on numerous occasions.
What can I do for you?
Let's make this our home. I believe Hakar... Actually, no. Hakar the Soul Flare is a raid boss for Zulaman. I've still beaten him. Oh. That's a Tinker. Nice. So yeah, I mean, I have not beaten him in this. I've beaten him in retail. But I have beaten Hakar. I remember when Zulaman dropped as a raid. Or as a, was it a raid or a dungeon? I want to say it was a dungeon. A 5-man dungeon. Because you could get the, Amani Bear from it. I don't know why it won't let me see.
Hey there.
Alright, let's just sell all of this. Then we're actually going to bust out this book. Let's grab first aid. Then we're going to put first aid rates here. Yes. And we're going to create all those bandages. It's not going to give us a lot of XP, but a little bit is better than 0. Come on. Heavy linen. Okay. That's worth more stuff to sell now.
Hey there.
Pick up the Murloc Eyeball because it is a quest. Oop, that's not what I wanted.
You need something?
Sell. Hold on to you. That goes down here. What are you? Chunk of boar meat I don't need anymore. Ribs I don't need anymore. Let's go ahead and open those.
Good day to you.
Then we can sell all that. There we go. I know I need the Murloc Eye, but I don't seem to have the quest for all of the stuff for that particular quest.
You need something?
Okay, there's that quest. Is it the one that's in here? I am confusion as to where the quest is. The Mayor of Goldshire. I don't remember who gives me what quests, so I'm literally picking up everything I can find here in town, with the exception of this lady right here, because the other quest that she has is a dungeon quest, and so it's nothing we can do until we hit level 15. Okay, that takes us to... Okay, that's fine. Huh. I am somehow missing a quest. Or I'm missing a couple of quests. Oh, I know why. It's because I never did... Yeah, we did. We came here, and I did this whole area. So I think there was a quest here and a quest here that we didn't pick up. Maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna go find out real quick. Because there's at least 2 quests that we're missing that I know of. One for the inn, because we didn't have that quest. And number 2, we didn't have the one for, That sounds like everybody's home. Yeah, because here's the one for the inn. And then the one that has me collecting a bunch of stuff like the apples and whatnot around town, as well as the one that gives me, like, I have to go buy several different alcohols plus that Murloc Eye to go turn into what's-her-face. Here we go. One's going to be go to, like, I think he gives me the go to Maid I Left Behind in Goldshire and report to Goldshire.
Be careful.
Boom. There we go. One more level. Yeah, we need a ton of int, my guy. A ton of it. If it wouldn't be counterintuitive at this point to just get rid of skinning and just dedicate everything to mining and blacksmithing for a while, I might almost do that. Level 25, Fellsworn. Man, I've been messing with the Fellsworn a little bit. I like the Spellcaster. Downside is it is a faith-based, or a spirit-based, rather, like, class. And unless you're crafting your own gear, there is no heirloom gear. Obviously, we can't use heirlooms right now, but there's no heirloom gear that is faith-based. And we have no,
Need help? You need something?
let's see. So she gives us the quest to go Yeah, she's the one that gave us the medicine one. And then we come over here and we talk to the inn.
Good day to you.
And go, rest and relaxation, please. Give me more waters. Talk to you again. Make this in my home. Hello? It didn't do the buff.
Something?
Oh, I'm already bound here. That's fine. But yeah, man, it's just like, jeez.
How are you?
Nope, not you.
Greetings.
Pumpkin juice. Lava cake.
Good day to you.
Concentrate. And then it's way up here. There's this one right here that has the blossom petals or whatever. And we already have the Murloc eyeball. So, all of these are quest items. And then we go in here. Blossom petal. Kaboom. That quest is now done. It wants us to turn it in up over here. And then we've got the one that's for apples, pumpkins, all the goodies. And then we could go outside of town and do some stuff. Come on. I texted Devin to tell him that I was streaming because he was asking about Call of Duty. So I was like, yeah, I'm actually streaming right now. And he's right. I usually don't stream on Thursdays. It's usually my day to just do whatever I want kind of stuff. Play whatever game or work on a character off screen or whatever I've got going. And he's 1,000% right. That's usually what I do on Thursdays. However, we missed 2 days this week. I missed Tuesday because of bowling. I missed Monday because computer was not acting right. It may have been 3 days this week. It may have also been Sunday. I can't remember. No, I think we did stream on Sunday. I think it was just Monday and I think it was just Monday, Tuesday that we didn't do anything for the channel. So kind of like a makeup day, honestly. Oh. Alright. Let's turn in these. Then I'm actually going to go use the restroom real quick like y'all. And then we're going to be good to rock and roll. They're all 52, and none of it's worth a darn to me. Alright. So I'm going to go use the restroom real quick, like, guys, and then we're going to go running off down here and completing all of this stuff, so that we can get on out and do, like, Hogger. We'll go take out Hogger and whatnot. So give me just half a second to go use the restroom and get back, and we will continue on with this guy. We're almost level 15, so we can kind of figure out how we want to play it from there, but we'll definitely figure out something there. I don't think any of that is any good for me, but all right, we will be right back. Oh, all right. We're back. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Alrighty. Okay, so we've got everything down here that we need to do. I don't feel like holding up for another 7 minutes just for an 8% bump in XP. We're fine. I really wish it wasn't a 15-minute timer. So we need these little dugouts here. Oh, sorry, Witch Hunter, level 7. We are playing Ascension WoW, and more specifically, we are playing on the Vol'jin server for Conquest of Azeroth, which is a reimagined version of World of Warcraft with 21 unique classes. Sorry, Repo Man. I'm literally doing the same quest. You saw me doing it. I don't know why you ran over to me like I wasn't doing it. Let's see. Am I able to click this one again? And Svias. Ooh, that was not the spell I wanted to click. No. Oh, people have gotten some nice ones. Yeah, buddy. Crafting is 40% faster now in this zone. And our gathering and smelting is 25% faster in this zone. Absolutely phenomenal. I think we're actually done with all this. We are. Now it's just the actual dudes that are down here. Love it. Oh. Got a ranger down here. I will say, I think the ranger has a faster way of attacking with a bow, but it doesn't do, like, it does the same amount of damage I do in 2 shots that it does in, like, 6. So... I can tell you this, if we had a way to where our first arrow slowed the target, they'd never get close to us. Oh, gosh darn it. Three of 8 on both. Or, well, 3 of 8 and 3 of 10, so I need 7 and 5. The problem here is the fact that there's two people that are decent at clearing this area out. And so collecting all of it will be a bit tedious. Ooh. Oh, he got that one. But I found a copper node. Find materials. I mean, there is more copper up here. I could go grab it. I don't think I got that one. I think he did. Let's just go outside. Here. Okay. Alright, we just need 5 more gold dust and we're done. Come on, we can do it. Three more. I really wish I could use assisted targeting in this like I do with retail. Oh, wrong button again. That's fine. Still need 3 more. Two more. Alright, we're done. We can now go back to town and turn it all in. And with the minimal mining that we did, had we been a blacksmith with smelting and all that fun stuff, we'd have 13 copper. Just started doing it now. Don't worry about it. I got you back. There we go. Oh. What did he hit me with? Right of result. Oh. That looks like a the symbol for Skyrim. Like if you were to just keep the edging and do like one line for each of those, that's 100% the symbol for Skyrim. Just pointing that out. Okay. Dun, da, ba, da.
Light be with you. King's honor, friend.
Turn that in. Come over here and turn all this in. We're about to hit 15. So, question is, should we do dungeons? Should we do PvP? Or should we do high risk? Personally, dungeons or PvP are probably the best way to go with it, because that's going to give us the higher probability of getting click 20 copper ore. I'm sure, why not? But there's level 15. I want to do Starcall. PvP one-shot some nerds. I doubt we could one-shot anybody at level 15, because most of the people that are going to be in PvP right now are going to be level 20 and above. But we will give it a shot. We'll do some PvP. Sounds good to me. What do you got here? Dungeon Finder. That's like the easiest one to fill out, because you go here. Oop. Oh, I broke it by hitting find group. All right. You go here, find group, leave group, quest done, mana storms. Let's go. Player versus player. We want to join a random battleground as we go figure out where to turn in all of our quests. Now, heads up, y'all. I am terrible at PvP. Absolute garbage
You need something?
at PvP.
See you later.
But I will definitely give it my all.
See you later.
Boom, 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 boom. You are 1 stamina, and I think I already have better... Yeah, I don't care. And we can sell that, and we can toss that.
See you around.
All right, open you. We can equip you, and you are massively better. We get 2 int, 2 hit, 2 stam, and 4 damage. Yes, please. Do 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 do.
I supply only the finest goods. Safe travels.
All right,
Hey there.
you turn in.
Good one.
All right, we'll go up here and do this stuff and turn it in, and then actually we'll go here, do this, and then go up here to turn all that in at one go here in town while we wait for our PvP route to sprout. Let me like pause this to lean back just a tad. I may shift into some shorts than the jeans I'm wearing right now. Try and get a little bit more comfortable. Hey, oop, that was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to exit out of this. Enter battle. Oh, we're already going. Okay. And our team is 1 and 3. We already have the flag. Our bud is running with the flag. He's booking it. He's definitely taking damage. Oh no, he's way on the other side. Jeez. I don't know what I was supposed to be fighting there. That's my bad. Nope, nope. Talk to you. 6 seconds. Alright, I need to move something real quick. Hold on, guys. There we go. Both flags are inside our base. Oh no, they were both inside their base. I keep looking at it wrong. I keep looking down here for us, thinking that's where because everybody's here. I got put to sleep, but I helped with the kill. Come on, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Thank you. Jeez. The heck was he? Level 19 Reaper. Good lord, he hit like a truck. There was nothing I could do on that guy. It's 1-1. Dang, that dude is taking like no damage from me. Why am I not shooting? I'm out of mana. See if I can sit down real quick. It's probably a dumb idea to do this, but I need the mana. Alright, so they have our flag. We got our flag back, but Bro. How is someone getting hit from across the map? Did y'all see that? Also, how is there a level 14 in here? I thought you had to be level 15 to get into PvP. Was it sooner than that? I thought you had to be 15. Zero minutes. It's going to end in a draw. Level 10? I thought they fixed it, though, or changed it for particularly this... I do no damage to people. Yeah, I can't take on little 18s and 19s solo, man. Only 15 for dungeons? Oh, well, there's... It says they won. I don't know how they won when it was 1-1, but alright. I guess it's because they grabbed our flag last. I got one killing blow. I died 4 times. It says there was 19 honorable kills. I did 1,300 damage, so not bad. I mean, we're not this guy. Look at the Reaper, man. Yeah, I don't think they captured. I think they just grabbed, like, they picked it up. You know what I mean? Like, they had the flag and we didn't. All good. We got a spoils bag with cloth in it. Really? That's stupid. Okay. And didn't we level up? No. I thought it... Oh, it must just be the same effect when you end a PvP session. We'll join another. And look, it's already started. This one is not capture the flag, it's points. So like we have to control these like corners kind of thing. Okay, help get that kill. Temple of Commitment gives you a lot of XP per kill. Problem is they've like destroyed the XP gains like everywhere. Ah, couldn't get away fast enough. And like, here's the thing, I don't care, like, we're on the Alliance side again, obviously, but like, I don't mind too much if we win or lose. My whole thing is like, I just want to get as much XP as I can. Ah, I couldn't get my heal off. We did level, though. Let's get some more int. Increases your armor by 300% of your intellect and reduces the duration of stuns and disarms against you by 15%. That will definitely be the next one. Discard for now. Oh, yeah, buddy. Got another level. Whee! Ah, stupid guardian. Like, that one would be a good one right now. That's not what I wanted. You can definitely tell that there are some classes that I don't know if they've got decent gear built up or what, but they definitely hit like a truck and have a ton of health. Aspect of the Stars got ranked up. I don't think we're gonna win this one either. Yeah, because they're 300 away basically, and we're 1,000 away. Nerd rage. $18. Ugh. Oh, I got stunned. Yeah, they're still going to win. They're 40 away. 30, 20, 5. There it is. It went 3 over. Not bad. We increased our total damage. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right. So we ended up getting up to level 18. We're going to dump 1 point there, and I'm going to dump 1 point here. That will be a nice one to grab. Let's see. We could go every 8 scatters going to consume increases the damage of your next star call by 50%. It doesn't let me do this, though. I'm also going to go there. That's fine. Okay. Dang, that one was fast. And it just started, and we already... They have our flag, we have their flag. We may want to defend the flag bearer instead of trying to go take out their flag bearer. Yeah, because, like, look at all that coming. Yeah, we're going to go up in here. Go defend our guy. Our flag bearer is up there somewhere. Jeez, where's all the backup? Just me fighting those guys. We're going to end up losing the flag because we've got their whole team over here and nobody over there trying to get theirs. Oh, that's no bueno. This one might be a little rough, y'all. I'll take all the achievements I can get. They're up above us. I don't remember. I know we have to go out and around. They are somehow behind us, but not inside the thing. I am confused. This tells you, this right here, guys, should show you I don't PvP worth a darn. I have no idea how they got up there. Because they are somehow right up here. And I don't know how they did it. Alright, yay! Oh, they've got a big push. I got chained and could not get out of it. We've captured their flag again. How did I get stuck in place? I don't get what's happening. I just get completely locked down and can't move. Their whole team is in there right now trying to get our flag. It feels like. Is there still a way to see... Oop, dang it. To see who, like, what team has how many? Because it almost feels like they have just way too many. Jeez. I can't tell what level that guy is. But that crap hurt, man. They have our flag. We've got to kill the flag bearer. You've got 8 million birds following you there, Ranger. There's no way in heck you're gonna... Oh, I couldn't get away fast enough. Golly, man. I want to go back to that other PvP room. You weren't playing, man. That thing was giving us so much XP. Oh, I couldn't cast my spell. Whoa, I stepped away for like 10 minutes. And you're level 18. Yeah, that, the Temple of whatever. Coat Magoo or whatever. That thing gave us so much XP. This one, we haven't even gained one level here. And we have a minute left and my team is winning. Their team is definitely kicking the crap out of us in damage, though. We just got lucky with the first flag. I was able to get a little bit of healing off on him. He keeps running, though. We stole they stole our flag. Let's mount up. Our whole team is like right here at the entrance. Yeah, it won't matter now. Even if they pick up the flag, they're going to have to capture it and come back to collect this flag yet again. We just have to wait them out on time when we win. There it is. Not as much damage as last time, but that's alright. Almost level 19. Flying through some levels now, man. Can it stop giving me cloth? Like, is it trying to tell me that I need to be wearing cloth gear? Like, seriously? It's better. Like, I mean, for now, I guess I'm just, if it's got int on it, because I need the ints. Like, we have to have int on gear. Alright, I'm going to take out some stuff. I want to hit 19 before we go back in. Level 19. Alright. Moon Arrow does 20% more damage and increases the target spell damage taken by 10%. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Player versus player, let's do another one. Oh, okay. It's this. I'm gonna be honest, this is one I don't like at all. The capture the flag stuff. Or not capture the flag, but the defending bases. Because I feel like all I do is run around in circles. And the way it looks is we didn't do it right. What you should do is have one person stop here, and everybody else move to these 3 points as quickly as possible. It looks like this dude's fighting people up here, so let's go try to help him. Yeah, that's not what I wanted it to do, but alright. So they're gonna end up getting all 3. And we're gonna have 2. And actually, we have 1 full one right now. What, are you guys not gonna go try to capture that one? They are now... They're about to be ahead of us. Like, we don't really have a choice. We need to capture this one. What's up, Phil? Why would you leave before it's completely captured, y'all? Because now they're taking the stables from us. So a couple people should be moving here to here. He gets 2 dogs? What the snap is that, man? Yeah, we lost. We've lost. They've already got all of them. Like, we have middle just because we have more people staying on middle. It took 3 people to get me on that one. Yeah, they control the map. Say. Yes, we control mid, but they've got the other 4 points. And they're making a push for... God dang, man. We're about to lose mid. There's just so many people. Dang, that Stormbringer, man. Ah, I couldn't get him. That's a bummer, man. I don't like this map. We need better gears. What's the main issue here? Nicely done, Geo. Ah, couldn't get him. Jeez. Oh. I tried to tell y'all I'm terrible at PvP, man. No lie. I am absolute garbage at PvP. Like, I know what we need to do. I'm just terrible at getting it done. You know what I mean? Why would you jump? That lowers your health. The other thing too is like we don't have any instant cast skills, which is kind of what we need. We need an instant cast, like as soon as we hit it, it goes off kind of skill. At least I tried to stop them. But see, they still effectively control 3 points to R1, so they're getting way more resources than we are. Like they're considerably ahead of us. They would have to start sucking so bad that we could control at least 4 of the points at one time. Worst map I've ever been though on is we kept getting pushed back to our res, like our starting res point. And they basically just sat outside of it and was like, okay, come on. Like... we've got some back this way. If I wasn't trying to level this guy, I'd go get the Stormbringer and we'd be testing out the Stormbringer on this. I know it's not that big of a deal for the Necromancer to just summon another one, but still, like, get it off of us, bro. Like at this point, it's just how much damage can I do? You know what I mean? Let's do it this way so that my auto attacks have a chance to do it. Oh, god dang. Yeah. They are consistently, what, 300 ahead of us now? No bueno. I'm definitely going that route. I need that, that, and that. Yeah, they need less than 300 now. Ah! I'm telling you, man, without getting male int gear, we just don't have the armor class to be standing up to those guys right now. Ah, still got him though. Ah, punk. We're getting garbage XP in this one though. Increases the critical damage of Lunar Lance. And there's no real reason to like, for me to go run anywhere. As soon as it ticks over, it's game. And they've got what? Two more little ticks and it's game over. Come on. Yeah, one more. One more. And clickety clackety. Shield, and we'll take a shield with +3 int. All right. Let's do one more. Literally the same thing, but oh, great. At least my team's on the winning team right now. Though it's 3-2 right now. Golly. Yeah, after this one, we're gonna go grab our Stormbringer and see how well we can do with him, because golly, that Arm of Thorum, if you get it off, man. And the fact that our Stormbringer is already level 25. He's at half health, y'all. Come on. Level 13 did 0 to try and help. We were winning. We have almost 3 points right now. Can I see how many people are up here? I don't see anybody. Well, I'm gonna come try and snag this. I got one. Come on, man. We're letting the Alliance catch up, y'all. Come on. What the? I didn't even see that guy at all. That's insane. Oh. Why am I walking? What keeps throwing the shadow F? Oh, that. Bro, F off with that nonsense. Yeah, it's now 4-1. Yeah, I don't love how many stealth classes are in this version of WoW. It's not even that they're stealth classes. It's like a lot of builds have like instant cast effects and we don't. So that turns out to be kind of a problem. We went from winning to losing relatively quickly. What is he? Reaper. Okay, that would explain why he does so much gosh dang damage. But I agree, there are a lot of stealth classes in here. Okay. And we just lost that again. Yeah. It's a closer one than the last game, but we are definitely losing. Those Stormbringers, man, are rough. I couldn't even get up off the ground. And we're about to get it to where we're all locked into here, because they're about to capture all of them. So it's not going to matter. So Reaper's doing well. It looks like Fellsworn is doing well. I mean, if we go look at top damagers right now, we have Fellsworn. This is the Knight of Azeroth. And then Reaper, Necromancer, Fellsworn, and then there was another Reaper there for a second. I can't tell what he is right now. Barbarian. Now, the Stormbringer jumps up every time he gets off his big deal. But look at this. So, Koi Fish, I guarantee you, is level 25. He is a human barbarian. Look at how much damage he's doing. The Reapers next to... But, like, these two outdid everybody. One Horde, one Alliance character. That's just insane. And, like, look how much they heal themselves. Like, if you need to know what class can self-heal in PvP, there you go, guys. Your top 4 DPSers was 2 Reapers, a Barbarian, and a Stormbringer. And these guys are definitely level 25 with the amount of damage output they have. There's no other way I can see that ever happening. Or they just have really good gear and know what skills to throw. I'd rather just keep the straight int since it's not really doing anything else for us. Okay, we've been going for 3 hours. It's 9:30. I mean, like, let's see here. The problem is we just don't have... Like, this class, yes, it hits really hard, but I have no major AoE skills, and I have no instant casts, except for my melee stuff. Like, all of my ranged abilities take time to cast. Aside from Lunar Lance, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, we'll do the Stormbringer. We'll give the Stormbringer one go, and then we'll call it a night tonight. I think that would be an okay deal. And then we'll be back at it tomorrow morning. We'll probably try the Witch Hunter tomorrow. Because like I'm not too worried about getting these things to max level. I'm really just trying them to see like where I like them, you know? Obviously like the Blood Mage tank, they changed it so massively that it does not feel good anymore. Night of Azeroth, this thing hits like a truck, I love it. Primalist is way too slow for me. At least as the Geomancer. I don't know about the other specs. We've tried all 3 specs for the Ranger, and they all feel about the same, in my opinion. But the Starcaller out DPSs it all day long, it feels like. Cultist, I haven't really gotten into too much. Pyromancer has no AoE, and its 2 DPS specs do not feel good at all. At least not at level 11. And I haven't really messed with its heal spec. Necromancer, haven't played too much of it. He's only level 6. Fellsworn, I've been playing with Devin. Been doing the tank version of it, which allows me to dual wield, which I think is pretty dope. Fellsworn feels pretty good. But let's go do Stormbringer. Let's get into a PvP match with this guy and see how we can... Oh, the game crashed. What? We're still going to give it one good shot. I hate the fact that the game crashed. Definitely telling me, yo, homie, it's time to call it. Hide that. Player versus player, join battle. And then, what spec am I right now? Lightning? Good, that's the one I want. Armothorum, / macro. Conjure Storm with Whirlpool. I've got Eye of Storm and Body of Lightning, so we're good there. Electrocute's there. Call Lightning. Vault. Forked Lightning can go there. Increases critical strike chance to call lightning by 15% against targets affected by your vault. So that doesn't really help me. Am I able to put it anywhere else? No. So it has to go there. Yeah. Increases your spell haste by 4%, reduces pushback suffered from damaging attacks by 50%. That's fine. Charge yourself with electricity, generating 100 staticking, increasing your spell haste by 30% for 1 minute. That's called charge. We can put that down there. Oh. Three people for capture the flag. $15 mana or intellect. I think the intellect would be better than the mana per second, perhaps. Can we see what build he is? Summoning adept. So he is animation. Fulfilling your vow now unleashes sunlight, restoring 50 as a healer. Great. 3 people on our team. How many people are on their team? If I see more than 3 people come out of there, I'm gonna be upset. Stealth. Oops. think we're going to need to change up some of our deals so that I can throw my lightning a little bit faster to build more static faster. Why are we just standing around? We see the Primalist over there. I see Sun Cleric there. We're getting more people. I mean, if homie's just gonna sit there, can I just take him out? Nope. Ah, dang it. That's what I get for being dumb. They're gonna go for our flag, so... Like, am I just lagging? Why do they just stand still? Probably a dumb decision for me to grab it because I have no way to move quickly. Am I able to jump up or does it... Oh, nope. It makes me lose the flag. They're going after our flag. There's, like, no way around it. They have to be going for our flag. Unless they're... Like, what is going on? They're all, like, just sitting up there. Not doing anything. Okay. No, I'm not doing a Rhyme Necromancer. And the one that's right here, this gnome, they are, animation. I have a Necromancer that I'm working on that is Rhyme, though. Okay, I captured the flag. Yay, our flag was picked up. This is why I dislike PvP, man. And they're about to capture our flag. God dang. I am terrible at PvP, guys. Garbage at PvP. I really am. I don't know how y'all could possibly want to watch me just get obliterated in PvP. Let's put a point there. And we can put a point here. And then apply, yes. And then I need storm alert. Conjure storm. Eye of the storms. Where is, there we go, storm alert. So now I can cast this out just under 2 seconds, which in PvP is a long frickin' time. Get away from me. Or don't. Whatever. Jesus. This is why I like PvE so much more. Like, they don't even need to get our flag. Like, they don't need to do a flag. Though, I don't see a timer up here, which is a little odd. His stupid birds. If I hadn't have spent all that time attacking the dang birds, we would have been fine. But now, I'm out of dang mana. At this point, I don't even care if we win or lose. Like, I spent so much time attacking that stupid bird. It's like, the bird does not have a health pool. Or a health bar. Jeez, man. Like, I get some serious damage out, but at the same time, like, I just get absolutely ganked, man. Like, look at that. I literally couldn't do anything. I know he's a Windwalker, too. I got stunned and dead before I could do anything. Like, good night. How did I fall asleep? I had him feared, and I fell asleep? That's not gonna matter. The flag bearers are gonna get there, so whatever. Absolutely baloney. I don't know how I got put to sleep. Unless it's a trinket or something. Because, like, I know there are some of those that you can pop while still, whatever. I don't need spirit. Alright, well, that's going to end today's episode, guys. It is 10 o'clock. We've been going for 3.5 hours. Tomorrow, we will probably be starting on a Witch Hunter. Let's see how powerful that is. Definitely need to get geared up on some of these guys. I really want to get Devin in so that we can do some stuff together. I I don't know what it is that I want to do, but I definitely want to get something going with both of us. Had a lot of fun with the Starcaller. My only complaint with it for PvP purposes only. I think PvE will do fine, with the exception it doesn't have any AoE right now. But for PvE, Powerhouse, you're gonna take things out very quickly. They might get to you, but you're gonna have an okay time with it, at least as the Archer. We haven't tested it with any other builds yet. But Stormbringer also 100% absolutely love it. You guys know that. I love the two classes, Hydro and Lightning. I think they're both phenomenal builds. Ranger. All three builds, in my opinion, are kind of middle of the road. They're okay. You've got archery, which is supposed to be your big hits with bows, but it doesn't feel that way. It feels like things are getting to me too often, or I'm having to run away from it too often. With the I forget what the build is, but the one that summons the Warhawks, Farstrider, that's the name of it. With the Farstrider, you do get Warhawks, which can help mitigate some of the stuff getting to you by boosting a little bit of damage. It also lets you get some heals out and things of that nature, so it's okay. And then the Brigand is pretty neat. I wish the Stealth had a slower or a less cooldown timer on it, so that you could pop in and out of Stealth a little bit more, but that's just a personal thing for me. Primalist, we only played the Geomancer, so we haven't tested any of the other stuff out, but Primalist, we played the Geomancer on it. We did not play any other spec, but as a Geomancer, we kind of feel a little slow in Overworld stuff. Haven't tried it with PvP yet. Knight of Azeroth starts off very slow, but hits like a gosh dang truck. We've only done the war build, so I don't know about the other two. Blood Mage. Oops, I did not mean to load up the Blood Mage. Blood Mage tank. I know we just hit level 10, so but it feels very squishy. Very, very squishy compared to the way it did prior in Alpha. Alpha made this thing feel like an absolute truck that could run over anything and everything. But I feel like I'm having to go in here and this isn't giving me any health back. This doesn't give me any health back. This definitely doesn't give me any health back. This gives me a deal so that it increases my dodge chance and the chance for ranged things, but it's a 1 minute cooldown and it only lasts for 12 seconds. It's not that great. This buff right here protects the caster with blood. Your health regenerate now continues in combat. Yada, yada, yada. And then this just brings back the dead. So we don't really have anything that helps us. We have not gotten this one right here. But all this does now is cause bleeding. It does not heal us. Like, we seem to have lost all of our heal ability as a tank. I don't understand why. Like, even just kind of going down through here, I don't see anything that would give us healing from our main skills. This increases our dodge, physical damage reduced. Like, we're just squishy. Squishy, squishy, squishy. So, probably not the best to go as a tank. Probably go with one of the caster or hybrid builds would be my suggestion for the Blood Mage. Eventually, I'll continue testing out the Blood Mage. I don't think I'll put him on camera just because I do not enjoy him right now. But if we ever get to the point where we do, I will definitely put him up there. Let's see, who else have we started? Just so I can talk about him real quick. Cultist, I haven't leveled enough to even be able to talk about. Pyromancer, again, I've tried both of the DPS builds. There's no AoE ability on it whatsoever aside from Meteor, and Meteor is a hits the ground, does its damage, does a little bit of damage over time, and that's it. It doesn't really have any AoE ability right now. Necromancer, we were going with the Rhyme once we got up to, or get to 10. But I love Necromancer. The aspect of being able to summon stuff, I always like having pets. Technically, Necromancer should go, if you're going to go any deal for that, and I can't pull it up because I'm out of slots right now, but Necromancer should 100% be Orc, because it gets increased damage with pets. So go with that. Fellsworn feels pretty good. I'm doing the tank one. Caster requires Spirit, which is super hard to get on gear unless you're crafting it yourself. And I don't know if I want to spend time crafting, but it's a pretty okay one. I'm probably going to drop the Blood Mage for now so that we can get our other one up tomorrow. But so far, these are my two favorite, the two that I would consider doing as a main. But we're going to keep going through all the classes to find out what we want our main to be, so we can have a focus class that we do professions on, and we try to get gear through PvP and mana storms and dungeons and things of that nature. And we have something that we can help Devin level with and get up to our levels so that we can do really cool stuff together. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so very much for sticking around. If you enjoy the plethora of things that I do here on Ascension, please make sure you subscribe or follow me over on Twitch and YouTube. It does two things. One, it lets you guys know when I go live, and number two, it lets me know I'm doing a good job. If there's a class that you would prefer to see me play, don't hesitate. Leave that in the comment section below. I do read every comment you guys leave me, and I try to respond to every comment you guys leave me. And then on top of that, I will probably do more giveaways for this as soon as I see that there's a way for me to easily do that for you guys, as well as if there's a need for you guys that want to get into it. If there isn't a need for you guys to wanting to get into beta, we might start doing giveaways for just CP so that you guys can pick something from the store, let me know what it is, and I send it to you, that kind of stuff. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that stuff out and think about it. But I will catch you guys in the morning. Thank you so very much for stopping by. Stay safe, have fun, and as always, stay legendary. Peace out, heroes.